running with a carbon beam, knock your legs off. Try to get away from me. Try to stand off. Hit him in the spine. Knock his dreads off. My wood just got a body. I nicknamed him Randy Mouse. What's up, y'all? I'm gonna be showing y'all how to get a all red build. So I almost got it, but matter of fact, I probably could get it. I know I could. Let me see. Okay, that's off. I can't get it in here though. So see that? So if I change those two, as you can see, my whole entire meter is red. That's because I don't have any kind of yellow. As you can see, where it says critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and empty gear mod slot, where it says all three of those at. Those are the attributes, and in my attributes, I don't have any yellow or blue attributes, aka armor or skill. So in this one, as you can see in the circle in the top left corner, you're gonna see how it just went from all red to yellow and blue. That's because my attributes, the status effects and the health is blue and yellow, aka armor based and skill based. So basically, to get all red in the circle in the top left corner is just to not have any yellow or blue attributes in your gear set. Not gear set, because this right here is considered a gear set, but in your build. What we call this right here, the whole setup with everything in here, is called a build. That's what we call everything. Or we call it a loadout. That's the professional way of saying it, but in our slang, in the gamer slang, we call this a build. You got high DPS build, high damage per second builds. You got high survivability builds, aka tech builds. You got skill builds where people just take their skills in here and just throw it at you without even shooting their gun at all, and just kill you with their skills because you can't even get at them because of their skills is getting at you and it's hitting so hard. So you got skill builds. You can make a high damage build out of anything besides armor. Armor is a low DPS build, aka armor build, is designed to just take as much damage as possible and draw any attention to you. That's all it is for. So if I take my damage build, well, hold on. If I take my damage build, no. Hold on, I'm in combat right now. So if I take my damage build, bro, I'm not even in combat. Man, hold on. There you go. So if I take my damage build, go back in here, and start spraying. Now, you see the numbers. DPS, damage per second, 147,000. The last damage hit was 357,000 with the SMG. Okay? Now, if I go back in here to my defense, hold on. If I go back in here to my defense and equip it, and I end up putting my gloves on, and I equip my SMG, look at how little it hits. Now, you guys saw earlier how the last damage hit was 350 something thousand. Now, this is the same range. Now I'm gonna shoot my SMG, and look at this. 121,000 last damage hit. That's like half what I was hitting, maybe lower. You see that 60,000 damage, 60,000 damage. And that's mainly because all of the damage in all of these builds come from, notice if you go on YouTube and you look at other people's videos and see their builds and they go in here to their stats and their weapon stats, you're going to see their critical hit chance is still high, damn. And you're going to see their critical hit damage is at like 200%. Their critical hit damage is probably at 170% critical hit damage. That's where all of the high damage come from. And the critical hit damage is nothing, no matter how much you got, without critical hit chance. Okay? So you need like 40% critical hit chance. And you notice how when I stay close to my target, I get extra armor. And basically the purpose of that is just to absorb damage, make the fight long, and basically survive throughout the whole fight, because I know my opponent does not have as much heals as me, so I can take more hits than he can. But the thing is, I'm gonna be hitting him for like nothing. That's like punching somebody. That's like punching somebody and they say you hit soft as a pillow. That's embarrassing. I get bonus armor for being next to somebody. Now, if I go back to my original build, watch how fast the armor go down. Now watch how fast you go down now. Watch. 300. See that? See how fast the numbers are going down? But note, I don't have nowhere near as much armor. So in a few hits, I'm dead. So high DPS builds are mainly in use for getting your opponent down as fast as possible without taking much damage. Because if you take too much damage, you're dead. That's why they hit so hard. I just took down more than half of his shield. If I go back to my armor build, you're gonna see how it's not even gonna take down his stuff. I'll just watch. I'm gonna come back in here with the same exact gun, and I'm gonna start shooting him. Just pay attention to how I noticed how I took down half of this armor, more than half of it. Now watch, I'm not with this 53 bullets. I probably ain't gonna even finish the guy armor. You see that? I ain't even finished his armor, but I took down more than half of his armor with my damage build that isn't even set up all the way yet. So this is, just a lesson, just a a reminder, a little talk, a little teacher of how this is, of how builds are set up and that purposes and uses for it. So I'm just, talking, just hipping y'all up to, whatever. But QSA 100, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, and